Hi. All right. So, class 7. This is the last class of Digital Imaging 1. So we are going to change this up a little bit. So if you scroll down, you will see that it says final exam, and it has all these details here. Um, and I'm going to replace this video with this video. Basically, what you're supposed to do. This class is generally set up to be in person, right? Because normally this class is in person, but sometimes we also run asynchronous versions of the course as well, which is what you're currently taking. You will notice that for the exam, what it says to do is to create a poster that basically highlights an aspect of the college. So, for instance, the gym or the cafe or the library, or I had students do the parking lot or the engineering math building, whatever, right? And then you have to complete these various things. So, usually what we do is I give you the class period, the class time, the 3 hours. I give you the prompt, and then you have to complete it by that time. You have to go out, and then you take photos, and then you composite them, and you complete it. Since this is an online class, I'm not going to require you to do that specifically. So what we're going to do instead is you guys are going to create a poster that advertises your favorite space. Okay, so that could be your room. That could be maybe an outside in the woods or something, or a restaurant you like to go to, or some hangout or whatever. I have had a lot of students, what they end up doing is they do their workspace. So they'll do their desk and they'll be like, "Oh, I have 2 monitors and I have a drink," and then they'll advertise that. Okay, so what I want you to do is just think of a place that you enjoy, and then advertise it. Just try to sell it. All the rest of the requirements will be the same. Okay, so think of a place that you want to advertise. What you're going to do is you can just really follow these bullet points. You need to make an 8.5 by 11 poster. Has to have at least 3 images in it. One of them has to contain a person. Okay, because the idea is that way you have to adjust their skin and make it look better. That's the advertised, not a part of Cecil. Like I said, your preferred space. There must be text included in it. They have to have selections, and the images need to be composited together. So what I mean by that is this: I don't want you to just take pictures and then you just have these pictures stuck together like this. That's not very skilled. You're just sticking things. You actually have to cut out pieces and composite it. So like if you have a person, maybe cut the person out. Or if you have like a logo and you have to cut the logo out of something you took a picture of, but basically, you have to basically mask out and collage it better than just beyond sticking pictures on. That being said, you can have some that are. You don't have to do all of them that way, but there should be at least one example of you compositing it specifically. Okay. Then save it as a PSD. It should again be 8.5 by 11 at 300 PPI or DPI, however you like to say it. When you are done, you're going to also have to make a project cover sheet. I'm just going to give you the week to complete this. You don't have to complete it in the 3 hours because obviously it's online, and I'm not going to try and keep track of that. Hopefully that makes sense. Good luck.